So here's my gear for the TGO challenge and my hikes in Scandinavia. I expect my gear to change quite a bit in the near future, and I have already made some changes because I wanted to try out new things. But this is what I would take and what I was always comfortable with during my hikes in Scotland and Scandinavia. So let's start with the big three. I have a Z-Pack Arc Blast 55-liter pack. It's waterproof, pretty much, and I can easily get to my water bottles when I'm hiking. It has two hip belt pouches. One I use for my snacks and one for things I might need during the day, like gloves or sunscreen or bug net. And this is the ever-present X-Lite women's version. It's warm enough. And my ultralight X-Pad pillow and my cotton pillowcase, my luxury item. I love having cotton on my face in the night. Very nice. For me it's worth the wait. And this is my quilt. The Cumulus 450 quilt. It's I think it's rated to down to -3 degrees Celsius comfort rating, and it was always warm enough. Never wished I had something warmer. It has, for extra security, it has its own little dry bag. It's a sil nylon, C2 Summit, nano thing, and 3 straps to fix it on to the sleeping mat during the night. And this is my top tent notch. They didn't have a DCF version when I bought this. I don't think there was a duplex, a Z-Pack duplex when I bought this. It's yeah, it's very old, but it's still strong, good as new. And these are my stakes. 6 MSR mini groundhogs. They're perfect for every kind of soil or ground I encountered. I can always put some stones on them, or yeah. These are the trekking poles that my tent goes up with. I have the Ruta Locura carbon fiber ones. They are really, really light, and yeah, I don't really like the grips. They are very slippery, and I don't like the screws because when I go downhill and I grab them like this, they cut into my palms. So yeah, I don't know if I like them. And for Iceland, I didn't bring the notch. I brought the top tent scarp one, and I'm very happy with that decision because it's very storm worthy. These are my clothes. On the left side is what I'm wearing during the day. At the moment I'm wearing the Helly Hansen Leafers Sun Hoodie SPF 50 to dry it out. It's a bit stuffy, but I like it. Some fast drying pants with a color that I can see the ticks on. It's important for me. And some trail runners. I really like walking in trail runners, and I have some custom made insoles in there. This is a Patagonia bra and 2 pairs of underpants. And well, one for wearing and one for washing. Same with the socks, one for wearing, one for washing. Some lightweight merino wool ones. Pretty fast drying. This is my puffy jacket. It's a North Face thermoball. It's pretty old, so it's not as warm anymore. So I will change that one out pretty soon. This is my hat for the sun and for the rain. It's an Outdoor Research helium radar, and it's waterproof and you can cinch it down so it doesn't get blown off your head. And it's nice in the sun too. So yeah, I like it. And this is my merino wool buff, just a simple buff to use as a scarf or a warm hat. And one, for me, really important piece of gear are my waterproof socks. I just don't go hiking without them because my feet are not so good if they're constantly wet. They get blisters and stuff, so these are some Gore Bikewear Gore-Tex socks. They're quite stiff, but I can walk in them without getting blisters, so I'm very pleased. And these are my gloves, some extremities windy light gloves with wind stopper membrane in them, which is very nice when they get a bit damp. They are still pretty warm. And some rainproof overmitts, waterproof overmitts, MLD event, I think. And this is my raincoat. At the moment I have a Haglöf's Less is More, and I'm a big fan of Mies van der Rohe, so I had to get that one. It's a bit heavier, but it doesn't white out like the Outdoor Research Helium, and the hood is so much better. So if I expect a lot of rain, I will always take this one. And this is the Berghaus Packlight. It's so nice to, I don't have to take off my shoes, and there's a lot of ventilation there. So yeah, it's a bit on the heavier side too, but so good. Worth it. And these are my sleep clothes. I have some down tough socks, very nice. I got them in the goodie bag of the TGO challenge. Really cool. And I have the Patagonia thermal weight tops and bottoms, leggings and hooded top. Very nice, very warm, and yeah, fast drying. I like it. And well, this is my yeah, not so nice item. These are some really ugly camp shoes. But they are very comfortable, and I've had them forever, and they're so lightweight, so yeah. So this is what I do for food and water. I used to have a soya squeeze mini, but I already threw that away because it was a bit funky. And now I have this was a dirty water bottle, and now I have a Kataden Be Free, and I'm very, very happy with the flow rate. So yeah, that's water. And for food, I have a spoon, long handled spoon, titanium with a polished edge. That's very nice. And a sil nylon food bag. It's an old sil nylon bag that's not waterproof anymore. The seam sealing is not so good on these things. They break down pretty quickly. And I have this pot stand and windshield in one. And it was custom made for my pot by Trail Designs. Very, very lovely company. And this is the MLD 475 pot. Actually, if it's filled to the brim, it only takes 450 ml. So I don't know why it's called that, but yeah, that's fine. It's exactly the amount of water I need. I have the Ruta Lucura carbon fiber lid. Something for measuring out my alcohol, and mini pick, some towel to stop things from making so much noise. And this is the stove, the Starlight. I got this one from Trail Designs too. And this is how I like to carry my methylated spirits. It's this or some little smoothie bottle. And in Scotland you can actually send yourself methylated spirits with the mail. You have to have them in, I don't remember the regulations, in a break-proof container and some absorbent material and stuff, but it is allowed. So that is very nice. And this is my pot cozy / sit pad during the day. And what I like to do, I like to transfer my food, my cook food, into these little bags, because they're so much lighter and they don't take up as many room as the packaging of the commercial freeze-dried stuff. And I also sometimes I dehydrate some of my own chili or some nice food. Navigation and electronics. I carry printed out maps on a waterproof Ziploc bag, and I have a compass, and the added benefit is I have a little mirror. I have a GPS on my phone, music, audiobooks. It's my camera, and I always protect it with a waterproof bag if it's raining or if I cross a river that I don't know if I will fall in or not. So far I have been lucky. This is my 10,000 amp power bank and some charging cables and a wall plug. The dual wall plug is very nice, but of course in Great Britain I carry this system, and I tried to get a fast charging one, and yeah, this is Hemingway. Hello. This is my wallet where I keep my identification, my credit cards and stuff. I have my earphones usually in one of my belt pouches, and this is my e-reader. It's very lightweight and I don't like to read on the phone and this is very nice if I have a leisurely evening. And this is my charging station and the power cells for the camera that I'm currently filming with. It's a DJI Osmo Action, and there's even some space for little SD cards in there, so they are protected. And that's it for electronics. I don't carry a headlamp in Scandinavia or Scotland, only when I expect it to get dark very early. So this is the hygiene, toilet, first aid and repair kit section, and this is my toilet trowel, my pee rag, cut down microfiber towel, dries really fast, doesn't smell, very nice, my lady cup, my dog poo bags, usually I don't have that many, for carrying out toilet paper, and usually there's toilet paper here too. And this is my hygiene bag with some sunscreen and soap and deodorant and a little comb, and I don't cut down my toothbrush because I feel like I don't clean my teeth enough if I have a cut down toothbrush. Highly personal stuff. This is everyone has to decide for themselves. This is my foot cream for the morning and for the evening. In the evening I have chamomile, and in the morning I have this gurney goo, and I'm really happy I found this. This is so nice, it smells good, and yeah, was really happy that I found this. I think it's imported from Australia or something. And this is my repair kit and first aid. I have some Compete, one plaster, some liquid tape, needle and thread with tooth floss, duct tape, carbon fiber tape, repair tape for my sleeping mat, some ibuprofen, Imodium, again highly personal choices, and little tweezers for ticks, and 2 Q-tips because I'm afraid that some insect will crawl into my ear. Yeah, maybe it's irrational, but I like to have it. And some tissues for blowing my nose, because when I get cold, my nose gets pretty runny. And this is the stuff that I occasionally take, ice axe or microspikes, some emergency SOS button and bug net, and yeah, the knee brace. Usually I take it, and usually I only need it when I don't have it, so yeah. So that's it for my gear list, and feel free to comment or look at my lighter pack list, and yeah, this is what works for me, and thank you for watching.